But that was before we. I thought that was before we logged off.
I don't think so. I think you did that so you could get home quicker.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I do have lots of shit in my bags. Uh,
Yeah. Alright. Twitch is live. Integrations are live. We're gonna see how well this
um,
goes. The only thing
dang
not
it! The
live is
furnaces
die.
ran out of fuel. That's not good.
Oh yeah, that's really not good actually.
Yeah, because we're kind of behind on a lot of stuff. I kind of need this stuff to be running 24/7. Can I make? Wait, I got tons of cobblestone, some more ammo. Okay, I gotta put this up in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I'll put it in
Look
this.
at me, upgrading the wooden base to be. Alright, so there's that. I'll go here. I still gotta finish building the wall out here, or finish at least upgrading it. I forgot all about that.
Um, hold on. Forgot what I was doing here.
Got what you were doing.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck am I even doing? Like no joke. And I'm like, why am I, why am I moving this item in my bag? What am I trying to do with this item? I'm like,
You were harp derping on a derpa derping.
okay, so we got, let's see,
You and your harp derping.
331 more 762 and 2,600 uh, more cobblestone and 125 more spikes. What I was gonna check was I was gonna check and see if I can make a what's the thing called that makes a cement?
The
What do
cement
they call it?
mixer.
Oh, they do call it cement mixer because sometimes they call it the mixer, sometimes they call it, you know what I mean? Well, between Arma, Daisy, like,
Yeah.
um, so I can't make it yet. Can you make the cement mixer?
No, I don't. I think I need more books still.
Yeah. So what skill is that?
Hey, I
Workstations,
got
right? Yeah.
snowballs.
How many more books do you need? Because I only need four more.
For what books are those?
And Forged Ahead.
What the hell? Is that the one for crafting tool or like harvest tools, or is that the one for workstations? Here we go.
Workstations.
I need 9.
Okay, so when we get four given to me, so I can make us a mixer, because I've got a ton of stuff to make a cement with.
Okay.
You know what we could you know what we could do if you wanted to, Salad?
Yes.
I know you made this big ass beautiful wall here.
Uh-huh.
If you wanted, totally up to you. Oh wait, I gotta go set the flag so I could see the boundaries because I want to see if we had even have enough room. Wait, where's the? Oh, it's in the bowling alley. I put it over there. Okay, let's see if we have enough room for it. Because I saw something very interesting. Oh, this isn't good, Salads.
What's not good?
Oh, I gotta move. I gotta move the block.
What block?
Uh, I gotta remake the territory block.
Oh, That's not as major as you were making it out to be.
It's pretty major. It's pretty
Oh,
major.
hey, party up. We forgot to do
Okay,
that,
hold on.
man.
Hold on. What is it called? The territory block. What is
Land
it
claim.
called? Land claim. Okay, let me. Okay. Oh, because it does not cover not even half the base. What size claim did you make it?
It's the basic size. It's the regular standard size.
Yeah, your wall is not going to be inside of the base.
I'll have to
Just
I'll have to change that out later. Oh, hello Merrick. Welcome to the stream.
like it's not even close.
Take that, Merrick Zombie. Now, how are you, Merrick? Doing well today? We're good. We're good. Well, one of us is. Not so much.
No, because yeah, dude, not even half the base is inside of the thing.
Well, remind me. I'll upgrade that next time we load up. Probably tomorrow.
Well, you know where the door is to get into our base that you made in the
Yeah.
wall? Yeah, just past that is where the cutoff is.
Oh dang.
Dude, it doesn't even cover the whole bowling alley. It's like 3/4. Yeah, I mean it's a little bit a hair more than 3/4 of the bowling alley. But remember, I had the block inside of the bowling alley, right? So it was only covering up to where the front door is from the bowling alley. So the whole pool hall wasn't even covered, and that's where all the crafting shit was. I'm like, well, wait, we kind of have to have it there, otherwise the block protection doesn't apply, and it'll have less HP, so the zombies will smoke it way easier, right? So I moved it where the sleeping bags are, so it just doesn't cover the whole bowling alley. So when you do it, but at least covers all the craftables and the sleeping bags and stuff. But you would have been shocked if you would have came the first time and been like, why are all the zombies destroying all of our forges and stuff and not attacking us?
Mm.
Well,
Yeah, Merrick. Hi, is everything going well with you? I haven't seen you in the past couple streams, but we also haven't done 7-day streams in a couple days.
yes, Dallas, quit being such a loser.
Yeah, I know. I know. I am the loser. I blame Die. It's his fault.
I don't know how you're gonna blame Die when you just admitted being a loser.
Oh, you were here for some of the Rocket League.
I apologize for you having to suffer through that horrible,
I
heinous crap that we called Rocket League.
I apologize on Die's behalf for
No,
having to watch
no.
us play Rocket League.
It was your behalf, buddy. You played a
Hey,
large part in that horrible pain.
Hellspawn's here too. How are you, Hellspawn?
Don't
It's going well.
don't sell yourself short, Sal. You were a very large part of that pile of dookie that we just dealt with.
Yeah, but I mean, I was not a large part of it. I was only like a quarter part of it.
That's salads. Sorry. I got a little carried away with the salads jokes.
There we go. Not too bad. Just got. Yeah, I just got done cutting everybody's grass for today, so I feel you on getting home and being tired, man. Say hello to Hellspawn, not hell to Hellspawn, because that would be weird.
Buenos dias.
You do realize you just jump scared the crap out of me, Hellspawn, right? I'm running. I'm running along. Bam! Right at my feet. Why do I feel like I'm being buttered up for something horrible to happen?
You are.
Okay, I'll accept that as an answer. I mean, it was a valid one. I'm being prepped for death, apparently. Yeah, I have that feeling. I have this feeling at work all the time, too. No, you were dying at... Oh. Well, thank you, Hellspawn, in not killing me in a tragic fit of anger and rage.
Yeah, that's my job.
Yeah, that's that. Not yet, at least. I don't know how I feel on the not yet. Oh god. I just seen how many points Merrick has. Merrick has enough points to make this a hell of a fucking stream. Merrick, do you see that chicken? Yes, you see that chicken dodging me?
No.
That chicken's like, it won't let me have its money. There it goes. That chicken. Can I cook that chicken? Where'd the chicken go? Yeah, it's just gonna be us two in this world, Hellspawn. I think we started it with just us two, and I think we're gonna try and play it through. See how it does. I literally lost the chicken I shot. Are you kidding me?
Oh, he does. Who the hell are you talking about?
What do you mean he
Wiener
does?
Schnitzel?
What do you mean? Die?
What happened?
What do you mean?
You were like, yeah, we'll see how he does. Because you're like, yeah, we're just
No,
gonna
I
be
said
alone in this
we.
world.
I said we with a W, not he.
No, you said he, and you said it twice.
Did I?
Yes, he did. That's why do you think I'm asking you these questions, Salads? Because of my own curiosity at the English language?
Yes. I have a
I knew
feeling
you
you
were.
don't know English well, Di. You're from Chicago. Or should I say Chicago? And not from North Chicago either. South Chicago.
South Chicago, yeah, for sure. South side, baby.
You're like, I'm from the south side, but I can't say south side because that's too far south.
Well, you can't say east side or west side because okay, so here's the thing. The north side of
That's from
Chicago,
West Side Story.
no, the north side of Chicago, they expect you to like treat them with all sorts of respect, but they're all just bougie little bitches. Okay, none of them have any kind of clout, and I don't care if anybody's from Chicago and disagrees. I don't really care because you're wrong. Um, but if you go to the south side there's a lot of shootings. But the thing with the south side is they have at least a code, right? They don't like shoot into like houses and like you know try to like kill people in the crossfire, like not have a care in the world. Like
Yeah, they
if
don't
they go
shoot
after
in
somebody, they go
populated
after somebody.
neighborhoods. They just shoot
Well,
at
they
each other.
do, but not when it's like they don't do. They're not really keen on uh fucking with old people,
Yeah,
especially
they
like
have
grandmas.
they have
Like
standards
you
of
don't
gang territory.
you don't you don't fuck with somebody's grandma in the hood. You get killed that way. Like even not even a gang thing, just a thing, right? Like you just don't do it. But yeah, they're real cool. But if you go to the west side, dude, it's the Wild West, dude. Like literally, people will shoot you there for fucking existing. You don't even have to like. Doesn't even have to be a thing like, oh, I don't like that guy's hair. Nope, doesn't matter. Has nothing to do with you. Just they want to hurt you, and now you're gonna hurt, and that's just what happens.
I mean, I am in a constant existence of hurt. I deal with die on a regular.
Yeah, you'd be much. Well, and the thing is, like someone with you with your smart ass mouth, you would either make a lot of friends and get protected, or you'd be killed really young.
I don't know, cause I have a witty charm about me too,
No,
which
no,
does
no.
help.
You have what is called being a smartass, and because I have the same thing, and so
Well,
I know. Okay,
I
we know our own, right? But here's the thing: I got lucky, and and I like became friends with some people when I was really young, right? Like before I got into high school, right?
mm,
And these dudes like really like I met them in like fifth grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, and they ended up
Roll
being
at the
some of
door,
the
hit you on
biggest
your way out.
badasses in the whole school. And their cousins were even bigger badasses, right? They were like either gang affiliated or they were just hardcore badasses or like something, right? And I got in good with all those guys and the jocks, right?
well,
Because my freshman year I was undefeated. So like literally everybody protected me at school. When I was out of school, I had the less desirable people that I hung out with that would protect me. So, but like you, if you didn't know anybody, like the same thing with me. If I didn't meet those people, I'd have probably been killed, dude. Because my smart ass mouth, nobody deals with that shit there.
well, see, here's the thing. Even though I'm a smartass, I know how to be charming about it too. So like I know when to be a smartass, but I also
It
know
only
when to be
takes
charming.
one time,
Oh
Sal.
yeah, but
And remember,
that's with
you
everything in life. It
you've
only
had
takes
one of those
one
times
time
with
of being
me
on
even
drugs to be.
where you were like you had said something at the wrong time and I was like when you first came in the chat instead of saying hello salads I was like suck a dick salads or something like that and your brother was like bro calm down I know you're angry but he didn't mean it
So you're at like a
like
10, you need to calm it down to a 7.
but all it takes is one time right coming across somebody that's having that kind of a day
Well, I mean,
and you're
that's
dead man.
anywhere and everywhere though.
No, but here,
No,
like in
it
Chicago,
happens here too, man,
oh, it
very
happens
frequently.
places, but it doesn't happen like it happens. I'm telling you, man. It's like people are like, oh, New York, New York ain't shit, dude.
Well, take for example
I've been to
here,
New York.
people
I've
get
been
shot
into
here
like,
for all kinds of disrespect.
and they're huge on the South Side with respect. Like, oh my God, they'll come after you for life just because you fucking dissed somebody's fucking girlfriend. Like, it's like, bro, calm down about it. It's not that big of a deal. But
Yeah,
yeah, it is.
I don't diss nobody's girlfriend, but I mean, there's some ugly people out there. Die.
You're just gonna diss his. No, you wouldn't diss his girlfriend. You'd diss his mama, call her fucking, make fat jokes or something.
I would never disrespect someone's mother, except for Dice. I mean, she did have
No,
you. There's
I
no
do
more
that.
disrespect that
I
you could be given.
disrespect her on my own. You don't need to help me in that department.
Again, I can't disrespect her any more than saying, you had that ugly thing?
Me and my mom have a love-hate relationship.
She hates you and you love it? I
No,
mean, that seems like your kind of thing, man.
we live with seeing each other on the limited basis that we do, and we know that if it's more than that, it'll be bad. So we keep it. We keep the schedule what it is.
Ah, so once a week, every other week, and then
No,
Dad gets
like
to
they
have
called
you.
me and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna come up and visit you
And
for
you're
your
like,
birthday
don't.
and stuff." And I was like, "Oh, okay." But other than that, dude, they wouldn't be coming up here.
You know,
Like they're
that's really quite sad, Dad.
no, not really. Like we don't hang out like that.
I mean, that's quite sad. What happens when your mom says, "Okay, well, I'm tired and I'm gonna lay down and go take a nap now." And that's the last nap, man.
Well, I guess then she takes a nap. Well, you think people don't die? Dude, you act like I've never seen somebody die in my life, okay?
Yeah, but
I've witnessed
your mom and
I've
dad are gonna be a
witnessed
whole different story.
dude, I witnessed one of my closest friends bleed out not 7 feet from me, okay? Like you know, the first time you see something like that, it's not even the fact of like knowing somebody close to you that's passed, but like
But
you get that shock and it hits you for the first time and it floors you like big time. But like after that,
Well, I mean,
It
think
takes
about
a lot to phase me.
think about this
Like,
though. That's gonna be your mom, dude. And your mom, regardless of who your friends are or whatever, your mom gave birth to you. That's going.
no, she didn't.
Well, you were hatched. I mean, she did have to lay on you a while.
I mean,
I know when my mom passes, it's gonna be hard for my brother. It'll be really hard for me, but my brother will probably shut down. If he doesn't, it's gonna shock me.
no, my big one was my grandmother. When my grandmother died, uh, like my parents were kind of worried. Like they thought I was like a suicidal or something. And I wasn't. But they were like, because I didn't come out of my room for like a month, dude. I barely ate, barely slept. I just sat there staring at the wall for about a month. They
Yeah,
were like, we thought you were gonna have to get checked into a mental hospital or something.
yeah. If Cryo doesn't full on shut down when our mom passes, I shit, you know,
Scary
it's
thing
gonna
is, bro,
surprise me.
is if cryo shuts down, you probably wouldn't even notice the
I
difference.
mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, I have seen him shut down one other time, and it was, I mean,
Is
it's pretty
isn't
bad.
that the fucked up thought though? Like, you know what? He could shut down, and I might not know for a week.
After at least 2 hours or so.
Because you have to you'd have to see like a pattern, right?
Yeah,
To be like, oh, something ain't right with this. But like, if he just limits his interactions with you, you might not even notice it for like a week or two because you don't have enough interaction to even. Because there's been times where you guys had not even because being in a fight or anything, just because life fucking has shit that happens, and where you haven't even talked to each other for like a week or two. You know what I mean?
well, I mean, take for example, we talked to each other 3 or 4 days ago. Well, I cut his grass 2 days ago. No, that was yesterday. What day was that, Di?
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday? All my days are
No, wait,
running together.
was it yesterday?
It was probably yesterday.
Yeah. It was yesterday because you weren't on.
Yeah, okay.
You said you weren't going to be on, and then when you got on, I was like surprised you got on because I didn't know you were cutting lawn. I thought you were had some like gaming thing you were doing with a different group or something,
Well, I
and
was,
so that's why I was like ready to like just give you that, like, you cheating on me, Silence. I was getting ready for all that, and then you were like, oh yeah, I was there, and I'm like, oh,
well, I
okay,
was
well,
full on going to do a solo playthrough on another game, which I still plan on doing. It's just the fact that the fucking my computer won't do it. My
well,
computer gave up on me, okay?
there's a couple things holding you back. One is your computer needs, a replacement. The second, and probably the most vital thing is, first you have to work on producing a personality for yourself so that people find you, you know,
I hate
personable.
to tell you this, but the only thing I am able to produce is enough bullshit to keep a good conversation going.
I don't know.
I will always
It's
be
kind of
myself
pushing it a little bit.
regardless of what camera is on me, okay? You can ask them at work. I am the same Mendejo that y'all see in this chat right now.
I'll vouch for that. You are a Mendejo.
Exactly.
You can swear on Twitch, right?
Yeah, you can swear on Twitch. You just have
You
to.
could say you could swear and say some really messed up shit on Twitch too, right?
I don't like where this is going, so I'm gonna say no.
No, like a really bad swear word. Like if you said something to me and I
Don't
say
say bundle of sticks. We've
and I
learned
said
that mistake from
asymmetric
Cryo.
tone, like that's not like bannable or anything. It's just a swear word.
Yeah,
It's just a real
just
bad swear word, but it's a swear word.
yeah, just don't say bundles of sticks. Cryo,
What?
Cryo learned that one.
Bundles?
Yeah, yeah, the British word for smoking. You know what I'm
Oh no,
talking
but
about.
that was in in Rocket League.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm telling you, don't do it.
Oh, I'm definitely getting banned for what I said to that dude in the chat if he reports me.
Oh man, you know what? if you get banned for that one, you need to start rebuttaling with, did you not hear some of the things Salad said to that other guy?
No, I'd rebut with like, did you not see that they're smurfing against terms of service? Do you see that he's not like, goading me the whole match, like just whatever? Oh, it's like,
Well,
it's just
well,
like, come on, man.
you remember what I said to the one guy? If
No,
that wasn't a bannable offense, I don't know what was.
I didn't hear it or see it.
It was
Yeah,
where
there
I
you go.
told the Hispanic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you not remember that a few weeks ago?
No, I don't remember. I will remember, Rip. You tell me, it'll jog my memory and be like, oh my god, and I'm remembering as if you just told me, like we had talked about it yesterday. But
I asked him about his family. It was while there was the man of the presidential suite was sending people back home.
oh,
Yeah, yeah, that. Do you not remember?
I remember you telling me, but I didn't catch it, so I didn't think about it at the time. I didn't realize how bad that actually
Well, here's the thing,
could go. You know what
because
I mean?
it was a question and not a statement. It was not breachable by their terms of service. It's the only reason I did not probably get a ban.
Yeah, because they really wanted to ban you. Because I've been telling them for a long time now how fun it is to ban you from things. And
Yeah.
they've been itching. They're just like, "Ooh, Salads, man, make a mistake, you piece of crap." That's what they're saying about you.
Man,
I
they
don't
say
really
that
agree with them,
without having to say that to me. I mean,
dude. I can't.
thank you,
I
Hellstone.
can't paint this floor.
You know why you can't paint that floor dye?
Why?
Because you can't pet that dog either.
I heard a zombie. Is it in the base, or is it outside the outside wall?
Oh, I need to get this for you. Son of a bitch. Can I pick that lock?
Oh, oh, that's not good. Oh, that was not good.
Neither is being your friend, but here we are.
I went to jump and I was gonna go through the door, and then I clicked E to click it behind me, but it instantly slammed the door shut, and it left me outside, and it bounced me off, and I landed on the what is it called? The spikes. So I was like getting spiked. I'm like, no, no, this is not what I wanted to do.
I need to pick this up too. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, I should probably just jump to this wall right here.
Yeah, you should probably jump off that cliff and
You know, that's what my
beg
best
for
friend told me once. He was
beg,
in the
beg
chat,
for
like,
sweet
right now,
blessed
telling
service.
me.
You have weird friends and families.
Well, I only have one friend, and I'm down
But
to not very many family, so I'll take what I can get at this point.
like I'm
But
not
if I
picky.
ever find someone else who can settle up the debt, you're out. I'm sorry. You're gonna be voted off the island first. I mean, I'm just not gonna lie to you anymore.
I'm oddly okay with that.
You know, I figured you would be, but I just wanted to let you know for sure that we have very much discussed. And if Merrick says it's okay, Merrick is gonna kick you right now.
You're a weird dude, South.
I'm not weird. I'm just fun for fun's sake.
Okay, do we have? Is there any entrances not locked out, not blocked off?
There is one.
Well, there's one. There's a locked door that we'd have to replace, but and then there's the garage door that we can't open, but it's locked right now. I don't see any other openings
I
that
like
are
how I
still open.
found beer at the liquor store.
I mean that makes sense.
First thing I did, chug both of them. I have the stamina God gave a chipmunk. Drink this other beer. The zombies can't fight me if they can't see how fucking blurry my vision is.
What about the downstairs though? Good.
The
Is there an
downstairs though?
opening down here?
I want that ammo. There we go. What can I scrap here? Scrap that.
Dude, we didn't even loot any of this.
Oh hey, I found a pistol.
Oh, nice.
I found another 44 too, which is beautiful. Can I shoot that gun?
Wait, is this literally? Okay, there's nowhere from the downstairs, so there's just one door and a garage door that we have to eventually replace with our doors.
Well, that sounds
Not
like a
super high
bad
priority
idea.
though, because those doors still have a lot of life. But what I'll probably do
It's not
is
allowed.
where the garage is, where the stairs that go downstairs are. There's a door that goes to that long hallway where it has like all those big generator looking things. And then there's the door that we need to replace. I might just replace this other door, and then that way we don't have to worry about that whole hallway because we don't need that room anyway. We got so much space over here; it's like ridiculous. Like we got more space than we're ever gonna need.
I don't know. I may need a new room.
Dude, there's enough place for us to each have 5 rooms.
I need a
Easily.
6th room because I'm afraid.
You're dumb.
Probably, but you know, I'm also afraid. I'm afraid of being dumb.
Okay. Never heard that one before, but I mean, I guess weirder things have happened.
I'm still drunk walking around killing zombies, man.
Why is it so foggy inside of the house?
Oh no, that's just how drunk I am.
No. I'm
I'm so drunk I'm making your vision impaired.
like, is it just like real foggy over here or something?
Yeah, it is real foggy outside.
Yeah, it is real foggy for some reason.
Orange steel.
There's a busted up vending machine I remembered in this backyard in this one building.
Guess who just found an auger?
No way.
Yeah, no, I know. It wasn't me. It was someone else.
Did you really find one?
No, no, that's why I said it really wasn't me. It had to be someone
Oh,
else.
such a dick, dude.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I was so happy for a second because we really need one.
If I can get this mission done, damn, I don't know how many more fucking rooms are in this building.
Just
Every time.
enough to be annoying.
Oh, I mean, I've been through at least 12. And they're full-size rooms with like upstairs, downstairs rooms.
There's a there's a painting on the wall, and it's a picture of nachos,
Oh god.
and it says nachos, gross cheese flavored.
I mean, gross
And then there's
cheese.
the energy drink, Mega Crush, fuel your body, extreme energy, Mega Crush. What is it? Cigarettes. Cigarettes are called New Delight. Smoking clogs the arteries and causes heart attacks and strokes.
Never mind. I'm just gonna leave that where it was. My giggles should have told
Then it
everyone
says
what the words.
smoking causes lung cancer. Then underneath the price it says don't forget tobacco tax.
You know, that is something that gets a lot of tax. It gets a luxury tax, a regular tax,
Dude, when
city
Obama was in,
tax,
he
county
freaking
tax.
raised alcohol and tobacco 3 times during his fucking presidency, man. Like that sucked, bro.
Well, I will tell you, it seems like that tobacco gets so many freaking taxes, but then you get to alcohol, and alcohol is just like, yeah, I get one tax. It's city and state, and
Well, in
that's it.
Illinois, they did like I said, there was the three taxes,
Oh, we're fixing to have a
Well,
boss.
I guess I'm gonna have to
but
pay
in
you
Chicago
now that
we
you did
have
it.
on top of it being Chicago and you know, just more expensive because of Chicago. Um, the state tax is extremely out of control. Well, I almost got killed by a dog, Salads. I'm blaming 100% on you.
Well, I'll tell you what, while you're blaming things on me, um,
No,
I'm fixing to have a boss horde. Either I'm gonna have a
bro.
spider horde, tough horde, or janitor. I'm bringing them home to you.
I'm not at home.
Don't care, bringing them to you. Oh god.
Sounds like you got a you problem.
Apparently,
The
because oh god, this thing's fast as fuck. So I
Yes,
have to
this fuck
kill the
we.
minions before I can kill the boss. Is this one's specialty? I think I can outmaneuver this. If I can keep the fight to a one-on-one at a time, I should be okay
I'm just gonna remind you,
when I
just
die.
because be fair, that you're wrong. Just so you know you're wrong when you're found to be wrong, because you're totally wrong. You're totally gonna die a horrible death, bro. We made a base over where I'm at right now.
Is it like a small wooden one?
It's in a field, right? And
Uh-huh.
then there's like the the guards, the rail guards,
Yeah.
the curb or like on the road, and then there's a gap in the middle. It goes like a dirt road, and then where there's wooden fences, there's like the cattle guard on the
Yeah.
ground, and then it goes to the field. We, not this playthrough, but the last time before we took the break.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. We made a base there previously, like in another.
Yeah. Previously, it was right after it was when we stopped making a base in that house right by that cornfield, because we kept doing it by the cornfield because it was like free friggin' food. Like, you know what I mean? It was just constantly be regrowing corn. So we were like, yeah, why not? So we just always built it for a while. And then we ended up building.
We
would
ended
have
up
built. You
moving
were gonna.
into the water tower. I
Wait, what?
remember that.
Oh
We-
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We started moving into that the like the grain silo and the water tower. Oh, we had built a platform across.
Yep, yep.
Oh god, I am so bummed if they do that
Why did
again.
we stop playing that playthrough?
I think something happened that was really weird with the spawns, and then it updated, and we were like, oh yeah, we like the new stuff a lot, so we went to the updated.
Well, I got one of those books.
Well, I am busting my hump here to kill the rest of these minions, so that way I can start working on the boss. Don't you jump at me like that. God damn. Back the fuck up. Your breath stank.
Damn, son.
You got that breath only a mother could love. Oh, now there's a regular horde on top of the boss horde.
Was that you asking for my help, or were you just letting me know?
I was letting you know that things are okay.
Oh,
Give me
okay.
my reward.
Because I was mining, so I just.
Give me my cookie. Cookie.
Hey, you did it. Congratulations, Salads.
Thank you. I earned every bit of your loot.
You did.
There we go.
I went the other way to get the skill books because I'm only 4 away from making that other mixer, the cement mixer. And so I'm like, oh, dude, I just want to get those so bad. So I went to the drop.
Man, I love being a sneaky archer.
Wait, let me make sure. How many more do I need? I need. Dang it.
There I
I'll
was,
sell you
talking
What
to
is it
Trader
under?
Rick.
But to try anything smart, and
Oh, what are
What
you
were we
looking
just-
for?
start.
What were we just talking about?
You're asking the wrong monkey man. As far as
What
memory
we were
goes.
talking about making. We were talking about. We were just talking about something.
No,
And I was gonna make it,
Deal's done.
and I can't remember
Now, beat it, fucker.
what it was.
Look quick. Back. Shit, man. I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
You have no clue what we were talking about?
Man, and like I've told you 1,000 times, my memory is so bad that that's how quick it went.
I
I'm
don't know what
gonna
the fuck
make
it
you
was,
an
dude.
offer you can't. You got some bread. You better take this job. Get moving, jackass. Just take a look, but don't expect me to hold your hand through it. I'd tell you to go fuck yourself, but you did that when you didn't buy anything.
You know, I want to like Trader Rect. I want to like him. I have decided I don't like him though.
I need 3 more. You don't like Trader Act? I hate him and I hope he dies almost every day. Every day. I think at least once. God, I hate that fucking guy. I hope he falls off of the edge of the earth or something.
I'm-
Every day.
I mean, I keep trying to fall off the edge of the earth, but
You know, I'm talking about
apparently it's
Trader Rect.
round.
I hate that son of a bitch. Where is Trader Rect?
I don't know.
What do you mean? You're the one that.
Oh, I just left his base. I didn't go. I'm back home.
Okay, so that's east of me. Wow, that's pretty far east. Did you build us mini bikes yet?
No, remember I was still needing, certain things.
What do you need?
Books. By the way, you
I
have a
bet-
shit ton of books in here.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm coming back.
I turned around to look to see if you were standing behind me. But yeah, you have a fuck ton of books in here.
Where?
In the chest that says Dai's Books.
I had cleared that. When did you put them in there?
I put some in just now, and I put some in the last time we played.
Yeah, but there was a bunch more that I cleared out. Because right when you told me about it, I went over there and I cleared it.
You act like I ain't good at what I do for you, man.
You're not.
You act like you're disappointed in my ability to be better than you.
You're not.
Don't care. I'm still going with this. You act like...
You acting like Salad's about to get kicked in the testicles. Why?
Salad's-
For no damn reason.
So I was probably gonna get kicked in the testes later, but... You act like... a waffle.
Who's gonna get kicked in the testes later? Cryo?
Yeah, I can agree with that sentiment, actually.
Why is he getting kicked in the testes?
I don't know. I figured you said it was gonna happen, so it's gotta happen.
Oh, so what you're telling me is that there's
There's
juicy
a-
gossip that you can't say on stream because you might be watching, and you might see this later when you're not expecting and find out what you're gossiping about. But instead, you're like, that's the hint to like, hey, Die, shut up about it. We'll talk about it later.
Wink,
fill you
wink. Die. Shut up. You're giving out all my information, bitch.
I got you, bro. I got
Hint, hint. Wink, wink. You don't
Don't
got
worry.
me, bro.
I won't tell anybody.
You won't tell a soul if you're dead.
Dude.
Actually,
I'm
you
also
probably
coming-
would, because if you're a soul and you're dead, you're gonna be like, fuck, he killed me because I found out about Cryo's big secret.
I mean, I would always just come back and haunt the shit out of you.
That brings me to my next point, Da. If you died and you had the gift in your death of you can haunt one person
There's nothing
for
in
the
this crate,
rest,
Dallas.
hold up, for the rest of eternity, they will live forever, but you get to haunt them forever. Who would it be? Think of it
Wait.
this: you only get one.
Wait, say the last part again. They can do what forever?
They live forever, but you're gonna haunt them forever. Whoever it is gets eternal life, but you get the eternal glory of haunting them their
I
entire
get
life.
eternal life too, to just haunt them.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting ghost life, so yeah. Which I would take ghost life. No more pain. No more stomach pain.
I don't know, man. I'm 50-50. Part of me is like, that would be great to like move on to a greater thing. And then part of me is like, you know what, man? This first go around was good enough. Like, I've experienced enough. I've had enough of the shit sandwich, okay, that we're all eating together. I've had too many servings of it. I just blanked me out, man. Just I don't even want to redo. Just I give up. Like just
So you would
Negative.
decline the ability to do it. Is that what I'm getting out of this?
probably, but there's no books in this crate, by the way. This is why I would decline it, because there's no books in this crate that you told me was full of books.
The one that says Dai's Books?
Yeah, Gaia, look here. It doesn't say books.
I just put a bunch of books in there.
Where it says Gaia, look here.
No, Dia Books. The one
Where'd you
under
get
the money
Dia
box.
Books? There-
No, go in the room that's wooden. Go into that new storage room. There's one in there that says
Why
Dia
would you?
Books.
put it in the room where there's no other stuff.
Dive, there's
You're-
tons of stuff in there. Have you not been in that room recently, man?
Bro,
That room has a whole surplus of
you
stuff
are
for you.
notorious. You are notorious for being like talking about a plan that you're gonna do with the group, and then everybody's like, okay, we're all on the same plan, and then you do something completely different,
Well, that's
and
because your
then
plan was
and
bad.
then for 90, dude, are you kidding me? I've got
That's
garage access. I've got accessible sleeping bag access, so we can't get attacked while we're respawning. I got multiple furnaces and multiple workbenches in here. What are you talking about, man?
I thought it was funny how quick you shifted.
You,
I was like, your plan is bad, and it's just you. What are you talking about?
have you been smoking the meths?
I learned it
Is
from
that
watching you.
is that what you're doing? You're doing the meths.
One of my medicines is actually methscopamine. It's a
You
bromide.
know, I don't even. What do we need from the furnace? Most we're looking at forged iron still, right? Because we can't make forged steel yet.
I think yeah, forged iron is most of it.
Because we could use it for the spike traps. Is all why I'm asking. Because that'll
Yeah.
give us pretty good for early game. That's pretty good spike traps. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's about as good as you could ask for.
Yeah. I'm trying to help
Like,
these zombies break in so I can kill them.
because this is our. How many horde nights have we had? Just one, right?
None actually. Remember we
No,
we
this
set
is
it
a
up for
redo,
14. Yeah.
That was on the last one. Okay. So yeah, but I can't paint any of this material. I can't paint the floors in the main entryway.
Oh, that's probably because I said don't do that, die, and you were like, I'm gonna do it, and then I was like, no, the fuck you're not, bitch.
No, the game will not let me paint it.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
It paints it, but it makes it like transparent.
That's because the game understands that I will be upset if you paint it another color.
You're an idiot. You know what I'm saying though? Like that's weird, dude. It's not supposed to be like that. Oops.
I was expecting that mission to be much, 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 much worse than what it was. Hey, achievement unlocked. Travel 1,000 kilometers. And I would walk 1,000 kilometers.
Jesus.
No, I wouldn't, actually. I'm just gonna throw this out there. I would barely walk 1 kilometer.
I was gonna ask, like, I didn't want to be a dick, but I was gonna be like, you sure? Oh, that sounds right.
You know, when I was younger and I ran track, I mean, a 3 mile run was nothing. I mean, our training was a 10 mile with like push-ups and sit-ups between. And 3 miles did not feel like much after that.
Oh yeah, dude. Like when I was on the wrestling team, like from freshman year all the way till when we all left, the thing was we ran 5 miles minimum every day.
Mm-hmm.
So we would go to school at like 3:30 in the morning, and we'd run, and then we would circuit train, and then we would shower up and go to school, and then every lunch period you'd be down doing the bike in the coach's office, and then after school we'd have either single practice or if it was tournament week we'd have double practices every day, and you got to run 2 miles at the end of practice. So there were some days where you're running basically equivalent of almost 10 miles or more a day.
No, no joke.
And
If you were endurance training for our track team, you ran 10 miles. That was a guarantee. You
yeah, like
ran absolutely 10, and then you got your push-ups and sit-ups in between, and then they would drill you until you dropped once you
Yeah,
got done.
now that you did the job,
we were
I
undefeated for
guess you
3
ain't
years.
that damn bad
And then that's
after all.
why we
What's
were
the
undefeated for
matter?
3
Can't
years. Like
find what?
our
Some days I
conditioning
don't
was
even know
so
why I
above and
open my
beyond what
doors.
everybody else's was. Like, you'd be in the
You
in the
break
last
any of
in the
my
last
shit,
period,
you're paid
and
all that
you're like
gawking
halfway
at
through it, the other
goods, and
guy's
that's all you
completely
buy.
gassed out, like dying for breath, and you're like fresh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if we lost every match that we had, whoever lost their matches had to go run 2 miles before we could go home after losing, dude. It sucked. But
Uh,
we had one of the best uh,
oh God.
programs in the state.
There's this. Hey, you see me dodge that zombie? Take that. God damn it. Why do you hate me?
Well, I mean, there's lots of reasons. Are you looking for a specific reason?
I mean, one specific reason would be nice. Two specific reasons if you're feeling good about it. Alright, which one of y'all was it? Hellspawn, it's you. I'm just gonna make a note about this. I'm gonna mark it down in my little tally book. You needed points. Well, I get it. Okay, I can understand you needed points. But you made me lose my bike, man. It's all the way back there.
Oh, you know what, Sounds? I bet it's stuff having to do with the mod.
Uh-huh.
It's not letting me paint. I bet you that's what it is.
Oh,
'Cause that would
maybe.
make sense.
Maybe, but now I gotta walk all the way over here and get my bike, and then then drive my bike. So I am gonna
Yeah.
go to the tier 3 trader and go start doing
Yeah.
missions out there.
Lies.
Well, here's the plan. I need to go do his missions so we can unlock the tier 4 trader.
Lies.
And then head to the tier 5 trader.
Okay, do I have to say it again?
Yes. Yes.
Lies.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
telling you what
Di,
to
I
say.
have a question for you.
Yeah?
When you're saying lies, do you mean Liza or just lies?
No. No lies. Like you're telling
Just
fibs.
lies. Okay. Well,
Like Sounds, why are you being such a bitch telling lies?
why you always lying?
Yeah, exactly. That's you nailed it, bro. You're like, you know what? You're a true talent.
Okay, so I gotta go this way.
I mean, like, I'm surprised you don't have like a fan club. It's impressive.
I did do drama class. Not really. You know, actually, one thing that was
Is that when you
always
were contemplating switching sides? Is that when that happened?
no, that was when I was playing Die as a little cunt, on the radio.
Oh, Sounds is
And Dad does all the bad things to himself. Dad causes 90% of his own problems.
I do.
Dad has karma control.
I don't know what that means, but yay.
Hey, Dad, do you know the difference between me and you?
Yes, you care what other people think,
No, I
and I
don't.
don't.
No, I
Yeah,
don't. I don't care what you
yeah.
think.
You care what other people think.
You're right, other people, not you, though.
I didn't say me. I'm just saying you care what other people think. I don't care what anybody thinks about anything.
Well, here's the thing.
Like, I mean, like,
One, I'm
at
yawning,
all.
so give me just a second. But here's the thing. It's not that I care what people think. It's that I try to be polite to begin with, knowing that I am eventually going to have to be mean. So that politeness is my courtesy of saying, you've earned what you've gotten, you know? Take, for example, you know, what's her name? What is her name?
Rosa?
Yeah, yeah. Take, for
The
example, her.
Rosler?
The one,
The Rosler? Instead
you,
of the Rizzler, she's the Rosler?
she's the Roser Gosling.
Oh my god. She's like what Ryan Gosling aspires to be.
She's,
No, that's gross. No. Nothing good can come to her. Or in her anymore because she has had enough babies.
you know, nothing good's ever come out or in that.
No. Well, the newest one we don't know.
Well, yeah, she might be the doctor that cures
'Cause 'cause
cancer. I mean,
still
the
in,
eyes
like,
are
sweetest
kind
baby
of there.
phase. You know, she's in the sweet baby phase still, right? Where you're like, oh, this baby can, is going to be like a
This
god.
baby can
You
either
know,
be a mass
this
murderer or
this baby
a
can do
blessing
no
to
wrong,
everyone.
and everybody loves it. The most that they're ever gonna love you. See, this is the thing that a guy versus a girl, a guy knows when he's like two. The reason we go into our terrible twos is because I think that's when we realize that
We're no longer cute.
how much we're being loved at that point is the most we're ever gonna have, and it just goes downhill after that. And I think that's when we kind of like
Well,
back out a bit.
I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, I do have one grievance about that.
What?
Some
Could
guys
possibly
will
be.
get away with it much longer, and this is just fact, because they're actually decent looking humans.
No. For women, 100%. Not for dudes.
I
For
don't know.
dudes, it matters how much
It,
money you have. It has no bearing.
no, no.
No bearing how
Hear
good
me out.
looking you
Hear
are.
me out.
No, because it's
As they
been
hit
proven already.
21 or as they hit 18, yeah, that's definitely the game
No.
changer. But
Marriages that end under the age of 35.
okay, but listen to me. I'm not talking about marriage. I'm not talking about adulthood. I'm talking about basically high school romances. Boys who tend to be cuter. Boys who tend to they
Yeah,
get
but
away with more.
nothing matters in high school.
Yeah, but nothing matters in adulthood either. The only thing
Yes, it
is
does.
you decide whether you're gonna be homeless or not.
No, but there's like shit that messes up your whole life if you like you get married to the wrong person, you have a kid with the wrong person. That has extenuating circumstances that if it goes bad for you could really mess up your life. And not even talking about
Yeah,
like
but
having a
that can
kid that you
happen
weren't
at
planning on.
that.
I'm talking about you going to jail, you going like
Yeah, but
there
that can
is
happen at any age. I mean, take for example, there were two young boys that are like 7 and 8 that just got arrested, and they have felony charges because they found their dad's
that is
pistol
not
and were
the
playing with it. They ruined their
no,
whole.
it's not that they were playing with it, dude. What they did was a little bit more fucked up than that.
Well,
Like they straight up, they knew exactly what they were doing. Like they just couldn't prove without a reasonable doubt that they didn't actually know that there was ammo in it or not.
yeah.
But they came pretty close to proving that
Well,
they
they
knew
did say
that
the
there
gun
was ammo.
malfunctioned. So I mean,
Yeah.
obviously there was ammo in it. They had to have known that there were, but at the same time, again, those two kids have basically ruined a good portion of their life.
Oh no, dude, they ruined their whole life.
Oh yeah, So I mean, see, you
Because like
can't
they're not gonna
say
get a
nothing
they're not
matters in
gonna
high school because it matters from the time you're
no
born.
no there's no relationship anything that matters in high school.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
you could
well,
go and murder
hold
somebody, of
hold
course
up,
that's gonna affect you.
hold
But
up.
like if someone breaks up with you or blah
I
blah blah,
I
it
beg
doesn't
to differ because STDs are a thing, even in high school. I mean, some of those things are just gonna stick with you. I mean, look at Cryo. I mean, he's still having babies.
dude with all the
Look at
weird,
you. You
fucked
still
up,
have
stupid
issues.
things. I have never ever gotten an STD, thank Jesus. But I think back like now, I think back like all the crazy shit I did, and I'm like, man, I'm shocked that
Y-
number one, I'm shocked I lived past 30, but like, I'm shocked that I didn't have like everything.
You know, here's the thing. We we as a society. I'm trying to think how to word this where it's still gonna be Twitch appropriate. Um,
Never appropriate, but
yeah,
yeah,
I know. So I guess screw it. We as a society look down on that so heavily, but it's
down on
such
what
a
specifically?
common thing. Is STDs, because it's such a common thing now. Because think about it, you have
Yeah, because
you have
we don't.
3 or 4
So
of them
here's the
now that
thing,
are
though.
actually curable.
People in the United States love being whores, but we don't like to admit that we're whores,
Bingo.
right? So what happens is we have to make it sound nicer, right? So that we don't have to feel as bad as we feel when we hear it every time somebody says it, because they're going to say it a whole lot. And even if they don't say it that much, it's going to feel like they're saying it 10 times more than they actually are, you know? But
Oh, oh, by the way, did I tell you I got some of my results today from my doctor's visit 2 days ago, 3 days
did
ago?
they say it was Rocket League induced cancer?
Probably, probably. No. So, when they went over my blood work, they're like, I haven't really heard back from the doctor. I've only just basically read their notes and seen I have a prescription to go pick up. But
Uh-huh.
they're like, okay, so we did your blood work. According to this note, you have very low vitamin D. And I'm like,
Did you
okay,
unzip your fly? Right when
no.
they said that. You missed an opportunity, South.
No,
You
well,
that would have
hold
been
on,
the
because
best
this is
meme.
just their notes. This is just their notes. I haven't spoken to them physically yet.
Okay.
This is like patient portal notes, right? So I have very low vitamin D3. Well, I'm like, Vixie, I need you on the way home while, because I'm covered in grass and, everything else from doing
I
yard
wish
work
you
and
applied
stuff.
to a dildo. Tell me.
I'm like,
Tell me.
no, I'm like, Google what vitamin D3 is. And she's like, okay, well, for starters, it helps you stay awake. And I'm like, okay, that kind of checks one of the issues we're having. She's like, it helps with bone problems. I'm like, it wasn't really an issue, but I mean, she said it might be here soon. So I guess she's being preemptive. Then she starts rattling off all this other stuff it's good for. It's good for like headaches, it's good for fatigue, it's good for this, it's good for I mean it's just all my symptoms. It's every last one of them but one. It's everything but the sleep apnea. And I'm like, how come? And this lady never looked up from her iPad to tell me what she was thinking or why she was ordering so many tests, right?
Uh-huh.
Tell me why I went to the other lady for like 2 months straight and got nothing. I got random prescriptions that made no sense, like, stuff for allergies, stuff for this, stuff for that. This lady gives me a vitamin that she immediately noticed on the paper I was fucking low as shit on. If this cures most of my problems, I will go back to her and go witch doctor. I will full on be like, Hungus Chungus, Hungus Chungus, witch doctor, witch doctor.
And then your family could stop thinking that you're just, you know, a hypochondriac.
They don't think that.
Are you sure?
I mean, one of them might, but well, here's the thing.
I like I like
Oh,
how you had to
hold up.
reconsider for a second.
When
Like
I
the light
was
bulb just
younger, I was a hypochondriac. Now, I mean, I waited out till I'm about dying before I go. And you can ask Vixie. I hate taking. Me and her have gotten into fights over me taking my blood pressure medicine and stuff. Like my blood pressure medicine, I don't take it unless I wake up in the morning and I feel my blood pressure's high.
maybe you should take it like more.
Dude, you know how mellow I'd be drooling on myself if I took it all the time.
Yeah, maybe you should take it because, you know,
And chill
things.
the fuck out.
Yeah.
Actually, if I know it's gonna be a real stressful day at work, I go ahead and take one. I haven't taken one in a few months. And
AKA this morning.
no, actually, it's been legitimately about 2 or 3 months because I still have about a half a bottle in there, if not more.
Well, if the Horde Night gets stupid crazy,
You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall through the floor. And
we could always build an invisible platform.
I wish you luck with that invisible platform.
Well, we need steel for me to do it. Because I would need to make that
Steal thyself, undiabolical.
I'd have to make that thing, which ain't gonna be that easy to make.
My bike is very low on health. I guess I should probably kind of walk around and see if I can find some repair kits. The repair kits are they only craftable in the what you call it?
What? The pickaxe you said?
No, no repair kits. Oh, I need
I think
one forged iron and I can make a couple.
um repair kits, you can make them in your bag.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
You need a duct tape and a forged iron.
I just said, oh, all I need is a forged. Are you paying attention though?
Did you just call me dung?
It's a dog.
Are you sure you didn't say dung?
I mean, you're kind of acting like some shit right now.
I mean, or did you call me Doug? Did you like
I
forget?
called you dog. Like with a long A, a Q, and a question mark. Dog.
Did you forget my name or something? You were like, here you go.
Well, I
Let's.
didn't want to call you dickhead, but now that you mention it,
I mean, fair, but still.
I mean, hashtag fair is fair.
Hashtag salads is weird.
Hashtag die knows I'm weird.
What? Yeah, I'm literally inside of my one of my crates looking for something, and I don't know what I'm looking for.
I don't know what you're looking for either, man, dog.
I don't know, man. I'll figure it out at some point. But I had to make more paint.
Oh, Salads is walking towards the area he needs to be going to. And he wishes that it wasn't 6 kilometers away.
Lies. You love walking places. You
I'm
were
having
like in DayZ, you were like, dude, what I love most about DayZ is that
that
I get to
totally
walk
epic,
for hours at a time
that totally
with
epic
absolutely
awesome
no
walking
payoff.
simulator.
Yeah, walking simulator, exactly.
Totally epic, awesome walking simulation.
And you got
Daisy
something
was
fun, and
the best. Thank you
well,
for the fast Hellspawn.
I got 667 Forged Iron on me right now.
Oh my god, I just topped. I crest the top of the hill. Just to look
Uh,
across at 3 more hills I gotta go through.
Damn, that sucks.
You know what? I should be able to go around this thing. Maybe. Maybe I can go around it.
Or, just hear me out, or
I could
you
dig
could give
through
up
it.
and just fall down the hill. I'm just saying.
I like your enthusiasm.
My enthusiasm is very, very high right now.
Well, I like your enthusiasm, but I need to
I
remind you
know.
of one key ingredient to your enthusiasm.
The fact that I got nothing.
Me neither. I was fixing to say the lack of I give a fuck, but then you said you have nothing, so I really couldn't do that.
Hmm.
That would have made me the dick.
I mean, you're not necessarily wrong there.
But I'm
You are
not
the dick.
right either. That's the problem. I need to be right,
Yeah.
or I need to be right.
I'm just glad you were not.
I'm glad I'm left. Da-da-da-ching.
I didn't say right. I said you better be glad you're not. You said I'm left, and I'm like, oh, that only works if I made a right joke, like a right left joke.
Well, well, I am roped
You made it
into
very
this
awkward.
bad situation.
This conversation very awkward now. So
It's not awkward. It's only awkward
I'm
if you think
feeling.
about it and you're wrong.
Oh, I'm thinking about it because I can't stop. It's very awkward.
Well, you know
Do
what
you
you can
feel
do
the
with that
awkwardness?
awkwardness?
I could sell it to Trader Rect.
Oh, it's okay, Hellspawn, man.
What
That's
happened?
he was saying if he could jump in, he would drop us all that stuff he had.
Oh, that's not good. We like suffering, apparently.
Yeah, we do like suffering. Die prefers
No,
to suffer.
no, it's just it's all I'm used to ever since I decided to hang out with this one guy, and then my life has been tormented ever
Okay,
since.
who is inside the couch again? That has to be
Stick
Fergie.
salads.
Fergie's in the couch again, probably.
See, what everybody doesn't understand is you're actually the one on the couch because you have some weird, like, dual personality disorder thing. So everybody thinks that you're having this cute conversation with your ferret, when in actuality, you're sitting there talking to yourself like you're another person.
And I'm in a
I just
ferret
wanted to
suit.
clarify that because it just
You
every
forget the
time I get
ferret
on
suit.
Discord. Well, I mean, there is real ferrets. They're just never around when you're talking to them. Like you talk to them as if they're in the room, and
Well,
they're like literally in the other room,
actually,
which is
well,
weird.
Fergie being in the couch, he would be 3 feet from me. He's in the
I
same
was just
room.
wondering, like, if you're seeing ghosts too, or if it's just.
I am seeing ghosts. The ghost of mine and your friendship, because it died.
I mean, it was there when I met you for 5 seconds, but then I realized this guy's kind of a twat. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to carry on with this twat. And then I was like, no, I don't. I'm done. And then I did my best Garen, and I said, follow me, I'm delicious.
Okay, my bike just officially broke.
You ever see that guy?
No, I have
Garen?
not.
Dude, he's this Irish dude, and
Oh, motherfucker.
he'll snap off at like French people about like stuff they say about food and stuff. And he'll be like, We don't care. We don't want you in our country. You can fuck off with that shitty food. Like he's like, it's so hilarious. But at the end, he always has a smile on his face, and he's like, "Follow me. I'm delicious." It's hilarious. In this really thick Irish accent.
And then he's like, "Top of the morning to you." Nah.
No, but that would be funny.
And then it rolls over to Jacksepticeye as soon as he finishes.
Dude, it's funny. It's like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier, like when they were like when PewDiePie was going for the 100 million, where they were at, I was like, they're not gonna really get bigger than that. They're gonna be that's like their average, because they don't do it like him. They're not like at that time. Markiplier wasn't even doing daily uploads,
Oh yeah.
right? PewDiePie had been doing daily uploads for like 10 years. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a different levels of dedication, but just so weird because they were all in the same circle, right?
Yeah.
They all did videos with each other. And granted, they were both massively successful. They've been on TV and all sorts of stuff, right? But
Mhm.
like, it made tons and tons of money, but not like on the same level.
Well, see, even like, well, take for example me. Even though I do stuff daily on YouTube, I might only get 10, 15 subs a day on certain things, and I might get one on the next day's thing. So it's really hard to pump those numbers when most everything is stacked against you as far as getting them.
Why don't you try to do like? Oh, never mind. They don't do the hot tub streams anymore.
No, no. I'll tell you something else they don't do.
You could do a ferret hot tub stream, and it's just like a little pool thing with ferrets.
I hate to tell you this, man. As much as I would love that, as enjoyable as that would be, my animals do not like any kind of water.
But you should have had otters.
Yeah, I should have
Otters
went with
love water.
otters. But I love
So
my
otters,
ferrets.
when they bite you, it hurts a lot more. So probably not a good idea to go with otter.
Yeah. I
Take a
should have
bigger
stuck
leap.
with keeping you in a cage.
What?
What?
Dude, I want to get a sloth.
A sloth would be cool to have as like a
You know why?
convenient pet.
Because if you could train it properly, it's the ultimate assassin. You go to a party with him, and you're like, oh, everybody's like, dude, your sloth's so cool. Yeah, here, man, hold him. And this guy, while he's being held, doesn't even realize that that sloth is slowly but surely slitting his throat. One micro, like one,
Like having
one
the world's
1,000th of an
slowest,
inch
angriest turtle.
every minute, just like super slow motion. So he doesn't even realize it's happening. By the time he realizes, he's like covered in blood.
And the sloth's like, I've totally
Everybody freaks out. The guy
got
falls
you.
over dead, and then the camera pans to the sloth, and he's just smiling.
So, I have bad news for you, buddy.
I hate you.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
So,
what you could possibly have bad news for me from. Or
well, here's why I say I got bad news for you. I may have to build a temporary base out here.
Salads, I'm not moving. I'm telling you right now, Salads. We aren't even at a point where we're just getting to the point where we have ammo for the guns. We didn't even have any ammo up until we got these forges running. Have you tried to get me to move into another base, Salads? I'm gonna kill you, Salads.
That's fine. You can totally kill me another day.
No,
Just not today.
I'll call your brother tonight and be like, listen, I need you to go over your brothers and beat the shit out of him. I'll send you $400.
You know what he'll say? I'll do it for 10.
Like, I'll do it for free.
I'll do it for a questionable sum
because,
that's
you know,
definitely not bail money.
you know how much he like hates doing things for free. So he's like, I'll do it for free just so he understands how, how invested in this I am.
You know, that's actually saying something too, though. Think about this. If someone kills you for free and they had an opportunity for money,
You paid. You get paid a lot.
you have really messed up someone's day.
Yeah, you really made somebody mad. You made them so mad that they were like, you know what?
They were willing to
I'm
turn
gonna
down
hunt
money.
this guy down. I'm gonna do it for free. I don't even want to get paid. This is like vacation for me.
You again?
Oh yeah, that's
Can't
crazy.
get
That's
enough of
that's a
I've got
different level
work
of
to
crazy.
do. You must be double backbone. Well, slap my toolbox and call me a mechanic.
That crazy is on par with like those girlfriends that after you dated them, you found out that those were the ones that your mom secretly was the most scared for you to interact with.
Oh yeah. And then you found out why.
Yeah.
And you were like, this is totally fun. And then you actually got involved. And then you were like, this is no longer fun.
Well, what pissed me off the most is then my mom would always pull this like, "Yeah, I noticed that," and I'm like,
You can't beat
"What the
that
fuck
with
do you
a
mean?"
stick.
She goes,
What?
"Oh,
If
I
if you
noticed that like a month ago. Like I saw it going where it's you know, or like like
yeah,
something like that. Like she
Shithead
sees a
like
relationship
me
in it.
gets an engine
I'm like,
permit.
why didn't you say something? She's like, oh, you got to learn these things on your own, son. I was like, what? What?
I didn't have to, but you chose that for me, Mom.
But like that's how they were. Like it was like, nah, you got to learn. You got to go through the pain at least once so you understand it, so you can grow as a person, right? Which
No.
sounds
Don't
harsh,
need
but
any
it's
more of
not.
those for
Like
now.
it
Let
actually
me not do
teaches you
that.
a lot. Oh, I tell you what, I have never been in a
Andy.
position once since then to give anybody any power to be able to make me feel like that ever again.
But have you ever truly been happy?
Yeah, I'm happy when people aren't fucking with me.
But have you been happy?
Yeah, it doesn't take much to make me happy. Like you're like, hey,
Gross.
Di, we'll order you anything on the menu. I'm just like, just give me like steak. Like, oh, do you want to get it with this? No, just a freaking steak, man. Like
Yeah.
I'll even put ketchup on the damn thing. I'm good.
Oh no. No, fuck you.
I don't need much, bro.
You deserve everything you're fisting to get. You did not
Dude, here,
just say
let me
ketchup
tell
on
you
a
the story.
steak.
Me and my parents, they're like, oh, last year they're like, we'll take you out for your birthday.
You
I was like, okay,
deserve
cool.
Chicago, man.
And we went to the most expensive restaurant here, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's a tourist town, so they're all expensive. But this is the most expensive. And and I ordered their filet. Like they're paying, so I'm like, yeah, you know. I order the filet, and we're sitting there, and I get the food, and it's like, okay, I'll bring you the steak sauce. Like, well, actually, can you bring me ketchup? And three people in the restaurant jacked their heads towards me.
Yeah, you would
They
have been
look,
a dead
they look,
man in this town.
dude, they look truly offended. Like I had just insulted their sister's honor or something. Like they just they looked like hurt. I was like, damn.
I have hurt feelings for them.
And I tell you what, man, I over dipped every single piece that I cut of that steak, and I doused it in the ketchup, and I like took my time just so they all could see it. Every bite, I wanted them to feel it. So good. Oh, I'm a happy man. But it doesn't take much to make me happy though. Like just a steak, I'm happy. It doesn't even need to be steak, it can be a hamburger. Good to
Get a
go.
hamburger steak.
Literally, we start going through a zombie apocalypse, but I walk into a Burger King and there's a whole bunch of food already made. I'm kind of okay with it.
You feel like life can end now.
Like, at least I'm gonna get a last meal, bro. I'm not gonna die an empty stomach. Good to go. Let me grab as many Whoppers as I can carry. Look, actually, I'm just gonna move in here. Hopefully the freezer stays on for longer so I can have some food to make myself. I'd lock that sucker down. They'd be calling me Burger King boy in the apocalypse.
No, they would just call you boy. You know, like in
I just sounds like, let me see. Dying for some reason hasn't been able to get me banned yet, but I'm gonna try to do it myself. Oh, they blasted a hole in the back of the base.
is it like over by the water tower?
Yeah. Well, there's a
No.
bunch of other holes too, but they're just like oneers. This is like a whole area.
Huh.
It's like a double wide door size.
Oh,
I mean,
that double wide door sized I left on purpose so we could build us a way
So you just
to that.
let the zombies in the back door on purpose?
No, it's specific so we can go out that side and
Yeah,
use the water
but-
tower as a sniper thing. I just haven't built the wall around that yet.
But let me just ask a question. I'm just spitballing here, but were we gonna let the zombie population of Rhode Island move into the base before we fixed it?
I
or-
mean, I thought you were working on it recently.
I
but-
didn't even know it was there, Salas. I literally just stumbled upon it. I've been doing nothing but crafting ever since we moved here.
Maybe
So I
instead
haven't-
of stumbling upon it, walk to it and see.
So that's what happened. I was running around the base because I was destroying stuff that we don't need to cluttering up our base area, and I see this big ass fucking hole in the wall. And you just left it?
I mean, possibly.
Oh no, there's no possibly, man. You know what you did, Sailors.
I know nothing.
You know.
I'm a little German boy. I know nothing of what you'll say because I am in Nuremberg.
What?
What?
What the hell kind of song is that?
Let's see. I don't wanna be admitted to nothing because Nuremberg dropped.
Yeah, like. Okay. I don't even know.
I am the little German boy. I know nothing.
No, Sal. You wanna stop? You wanna stop at that, Sal? I'm just
Ow.
telling you.
I'm being sniped
by
by a police zombie.
you're being you're getting. I thought I was in a really good group. I didn't realize that my teammate was a bitch. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm resembling that statement right now, but dude, I need to be doing questing out here. This one room from just my mission, it's full of loot stuff.
Yeah, I knew that you were gonna try to get us to move somewhere else south.
So you already packed your bags.
No, I ain't moving, man. I already told you. Dude, you know how much shit I made here, bro? No.
And I is
This is the perfect base, dude. It's even got a garage. So we could park the truck there when we hit the truck.
oh no, I'm just gonna have a random attack spawn.
What you need to buy is a freaking crucible. With all your loot monies.
You know all that loot money is back at the base with you, right?
I don't know where you keep your stuff because
It's right above that box that you got all them books out that says money.
Yeah, but you're the one that's always out at the trader because you're doing the missions. Why don't you just pick one up, bro?
Because right now I'm running from two screamers that both just screamed.
But they probably got it out by where you're at. They ain't gonna have it here.
I hate to tell you this, but I'm I'm working here. I'm fucking working on a plan. Goddamn good plan too. Oh god. What is on my ass? It's
I
a
guess
horde of
I'll
dogs.
try to go to Trader Rex with all your money. Spend it on booze and women.
That sounds about right.
Where the hell is he?
What, Bobby?
Gotta make sure I'm looking at the right marker.
Nothing? Okay. Fergie, get out of the get out of the couch if you oh my god. He's digging his way out of the couch.
You're like, did you need me? And she's like, no. Why the hell would I need you for anything? Shut up and go back to your game. And you were like, yes, dear.
I was like, yes ma'am. I was like, don't need to be told twice. I mean I'll lay here and rub my nips. I'll have a conniption. I knew I could work a joke in that way some way. And Hellspawn's right. What's the dog doing? Had a horde of dogs
What?
on me.
Oh, stay back there.
That's what I want to do. I want to get some people together and do some repo. Funny people. Not like die, you know.
What the hell is that?
We got repaired.
Oh, dude, that big thing. I thought it was like a fucking bomb going off. Too many years of Daisy and Arma, man. Like I was like, flinching, like
How
running
y'all
for
doing?
cover and
Come
stuff.
on in for a spell and look around.
You're over there huddled in a corner, just like, I'm gonna cry.
I've got some work for you.
Dallas, I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
spend
better than a
all your
sharp
money
stick in
on
the eye.
potato chips.
I got machines
Sounds about
that'll
right.
make your heart skip a beat.
Damn, dude, did you hear that?
No, I did not.
He's like, I got something you need. And I went into the inventory and he's like, chop, chop, dumb fuck. I was like, Jesus, why you gotta be so harsh, man?
Because he's tired of your shit.
I'm looking for a crucible.
I might have some more of those in the back room if you're interested.
Yeah, they don't have it here, dude. They ain't gonna have it at this backwater ass little.
Well, I
They're
don't
gonna
have
have it like by
15k
you.
over here.
Well, see if they even got it, bro.
I will when I get done with this mission.
Listen, don't be lame.
Oh my god, why can't I hit that bird? Okay, continues to fire dead shot accuracy at this bird for it to dodge all of my bullets.
I can only make bicycles.
I did just earn some loot over here that may be helpful in the near or distant future. I'm not sure.
Does it have any forged ahead or whatever it's called?
No, it's a surprise.
Guys, if I come all the way over to you, and the surprise is that there's no more loot left, I'm so fucking angry with you, guys.
No, nobody told you to come over here.
You just did.
No, I didn't. I just said I had found something that may or may not be helpful.
And you
I,
said it's really cool. Do I not want to see things that are really cool?
it's in my inventory, so I mean,
Yeah, I'm coming to you
I'll
so you can
I'll
show
bring
me.
it home, and then you don't have to walk 6 kilometers.
Well, I'm already on my way, so
Okay, well,
eat a dick, salads.
that's fine. It's fine that you suck. I mean that you're on your way.
Why you gotta make it weird?
Why do you gotta keep swallowing?
Jesus, bro.
Hashtag making it less awkward by looking the homies in the eye.
That's so funny.
It was. I'm getting creative because I'm like getting very, very tired. Uh, oh god, I'm locking up and I'm trying to get away from all the. What? I just killed all those zombies.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Did it do some lagginess on you
I felt
too?
like I got teleported backwards in time for a second or
I
something.
think I did
Because,
too.
because I was all of a sudden looking at a wall. I'm like, dude, what the hell? I'm like, did I space out or something? I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I know I killed those zombies and it just rotated me backwards too. And it wasn't anybody in chat because I'm looking at the chat log. Because I was wondering who tried to get me killed in the middle of this mission.
You're too north of me right now. I'm heading that way.
That zombie didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, you really are far as fuck away.
Yeah, I know. I told you it's 6 kilometers. Not 6 meters. Kilometers.
Yes, Alice, I know the difference between meters.
Obviously you don't, 'cause you thought I was a lot closer.
Oh, this guy's still alive.
I feel like I am gonna be fucked. Let's see. That bot that's in my chat, he gets a ban. Fuck that bot. You gonna be a bot, at least be a bot selling something useful. Like a snack cake. I'm starving.
Yep. Guys, I'm gonna have to be getting off here soon because I gotta get to bed. Because I gotta work in the morning till 3.
Yeah, I'll have to get off of here in just a minute too. I'm gonna finish this mission and then probably go to bed myself too.
Yeah, I'm tired as hell. I'm like passing out here, just like playing the game.
Oh, you went ahead and logged out? Okay. I'm gonna finish this out and then I'll probably be out too. I'll have to
Yeah.
convince the ferrets out of the couch.
Your brother's gonna be so confused when he goes in Steam next and he has these messages with the pictures, but sent through Steam. He's gonna be like, "What the hell?"
He's gonna be like, Ty doesn't know how to use Steam. Ty is old.
What?
I was calling you old, man.
I want to. It's like there's those people, you know, where they create special levels of hell. You know, for the really bad ones, like the people that like don't tip or
I like
murder.
how
You know,
that's the first place you went. People who don't tip.
well, okay, if you think about it, you know how they say like, oh, this leads to this, and this ends up to be, you know, blah 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 until they turn into a murder, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm
Well, if
gonna.
you think about it, not tipping is the start, right? Because like if you don't tip when you get good service, it shows that you're just a self-absorbed prick.
Well,
You don't care about
I'm gonna
anybody
throw
around
this out there. There are times not to tip. Before you make this a
you. Oh, for
big, you
sure.
should always tip thing.
If if it no, I said when it's good service. If it's bad service, you don't tip. No, fuck that. It's the only way that they learn that you know the better job that they do, they're gonna get paid appropriate.
Yeah, but think about
You know?
this. Think about this. Places like, or apps like DoorDash and stuff, they force you to tip up front.
And then they have the balls to ask you for a tip.
Yeah.
And then, dude, there's people where they don't get a tip, and then they start fucking cussing at them and shit.
Oh yeah, I've
Because
seen plenty of
the
that.
thing is because when they have they get the tip added in, but if they're like a member,
Mm-hmm.
then like if they pay for the membership, then they don't pay that. So then it goes to just, you know, you're only getting charged once for it now instead of twice.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna rip you off slightly less.
Well, here's my thing. If I give you a tip, and then you don't deserve the tip, guess what? I'm gonna be calling because I'm gonna be mad that I gave you a tip to begin with.
Dude, the worst tip I ever gave, there was there was this well there was two really bad ones. The worst one was I just worked a double shift when I worked at UPS. And we were on it was Christmas season, and we were on the loading docks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we were dog tired. Like a lot of us were working like double shifts and stuff because they were so like undermanned. I think there was like it was like right about the time when one strike was gonna happen and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so we were running like all sorts of crazy overtime, right? And we go to this Denny's, and this waiter is terrible, dude. He like waited 45 minutes to get our silverware, and then we're like, okay, well we're good to order, and he walked away. He came back like 20 minutes later, and asked if we were ready to order yet, and I'm like, yeah, you know. So we order. Takes forever to get the food. We get the food. The silverware's not there. I'm like, what the? Like he had grabbed the silverware when he was bringing the drinks. I don't know why. So now we got no silverware. We got like food, but nothing to eat it with.
Mm.
By the time we got a hold of somebody, it was cold. I was like, bro, I'm so pissed right now.
I
I'm
mean,
so mad, right? I was like, bro, you got any super glue? And he's like, yeah, I got super glue in the car. I'm like, go get it and come back. He went out and got super glue. I super glued a penny to the table. And that was my tip. I was so mad. It was the most mad I've ever been.
I will
That
tell
was
you
terrible.
the last time I tipped poorly, okay, and I'm gonna be admitted, the person deserved it. Okay. They had, so we had sat down for a meal. It was me and
You're just
one of my
ain't
exes at
bragging
the
if you
time.
done it. Here's your pay.
We sat down for a meal. The dude
Was there any
come up.
biscuits in there?
No, no. The
Okay.
dude come up to the table, like just snot-nosed attitude, right? Like he did not want
Yeah.
to be servicing me and her because we were young. And I had like $50 I was about to tip because it's a very fancy restaurant. The bill was gonna be really high. So I went ahead and set $50 to the side. We got through the meal. I stood up. I took the 50 out of my wallet, slid it through where they have like a gratuity thing. I slipped it through, then pulled it all the way through and ripped the little plastic piece and put it back in my pocket. So it looked like I had left it in there. And then on my way out, I walked over to the guy that he was standing there talking to, who he was being kind of like loud talking with. And I
Uh-huh.
said, you know, he would deserve a tip if he was any good at his job. And kept going.
Mm.
And I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I found out later because the girl I was hanging out with and stuff, that was her
That came with a full no money back
that was her
guarantee.
place that she worked.
Okay.
The guy that I had said that in front of was his manager.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So he got, not only did I irritate the snot out of him, but he got in trouble with the manager right away afterwards.
Oh, Stalins.
Yes.
You know what I found out?
That
So
I just somehow
I had-
accidentally unplugged my HDMI cord.
I had joined
Give me
this
1
my
second now.
club, my Chuck. You motherfucker! I'm gonna forget by the time your bitch ass gets back. You know I'm gonna forget by the time your bitch ass gets back. Oh man.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened, but my whole computer screen,
Besides you're ridiculous.
well, my whole computer screen went dark, and now I'm waiting on it to click back on. Wait, what?
What?
I can hear the game on my computer, but I
Yeah.
can't see the screen because it's acting like the TV is not connected to the computer.
Turn your monitor off and turn the monitor back on.
I did.
Maybe your graphics card is overheating or something. Because that's what it would do. Did it pixelate the screen at all before it went black?
No, it's just straight black. It's saying resolution not supported now. It's showing up fine on my tiny monitor though.
Just where the monitor plugs in, just unplug it. Wait like 10 seconds and then plug it back in. It's probably not using the driver correctly or something. It's pulled up bad or something.
Yeah, probably.
But you know how in that chess tournaments, I was doing the ones at the club, so like it was always like 1600 and under, always playing people way better than me. Well, I found out I could do these daily tournaments without the club, and they're all like almost immediately in my range. Like it's like 3 to 600. I'm like, that's freaking perfect. I'm right in the middle. I'm like, that's perfect. And so right now I have like 12 games going on right now for the ones I joined a freestyle chess tournament and then 2 other ones. And I signed up for 3 other ones, but they haven't started yet.
Ah.
So now I can get my daily rating up because
If you need some
I was
work,
having so
I
much
can
trouble
sure
because
use
everybody I
some
was
commission.
playing was like 1600. Dude, I'm
Check
like,
these
like
out.
I was playing good against them sometimes, but like you make one mistake, and that guy's eating you alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like when me and you were playing and you make a mistake, I
feel
start
like a
capitalizing.
banjo.
Like I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? There's no like waiting. It's you know, if somebody knows how to read the board, they're gonna jump all over that. You know?
Name it. Old Bob's got.
Is your screen still black?
No, I finally got it fixed. I had to unplug the HDMI and plug it back in.
That's what I said to do. I said unplug the monitor, wait like 10 seconds, and plug it back in.
Die. I said that was what I was gonna do.
You didn't give me credit.
You're still not gonna get credit because you don't know how to listen.
Bitch, I'm the one that told you how to do it.
Bitch, ain't nobody asked you for nothing. Goddamn telling me nothing.
You'd still be on. You'd be still on black if it wasn't
Come
for
back soon. We
me
restock
having your
often.
back, home girl.
You would still be left on red if it wasn't for the fact that I decided to say, okay, I'll come play video games with you again.
I,
Calm girl.
I'd be playing chess.
Yeah, you'd be playing with your chest.
So this weekend I got. Hopefully I hit level 7 this weekend. I'll be really pissed if I don't.
You're not gonna hit level 7 this weekend. You're gonna hit level rank 2 diamond with Fat
I'm really
Salads.
hoping with where we're at. Like I'm hoping that I can get like 7 and then maybe like a quarter of the way to 8 because we're going against some stuff that's we're under leveled for. So it should not be easy combat because we fucked up. He told us out of game. He's like, "Yeah, you guys really fucked up, man." He's like, because there's a secret door that you everybody that goes past it, you get a percentage chance to see it, right, or to see something's not right, and then you have to make a secret doors roll. So you can still completely. Most people are gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Well, we caught it. We have an elephant in our party, and they get pluses to that. So we get in, and we go, oh, that's great. Let's open this up. We open it up, and we go through. The door closes behind us. We're like, what do we care? We start going room after room. We're like, man, these are some tough ass enemies. And then he told us afterwards that the door wasn't like a shortcut to the boss, but it was like a shortcut to the halfway point for a massive multi-level dungeon.
Oh no.
So we basically, instead of going in at like the level 3 stuff,
Yeah, we're going
right?
in at like several levels about that.
Yeah, like level 8 and and which 8 doesn't sound bad, but if it's like a group of them, you know what I'm saying? And your party's not bad because lately we've only had like 4 people showing up. So it's like 4-man party, like 4 people in combat with them, and you're all under level. It gets rough, man.
Yeah.
Because this DM makes everything harder. Like all the rolls are harder. We get negatives for weather. We get negatives for fucking.
They
We get,
they purposely make it a little more difficult.
yeah, if we eat stale food. He's one of the DMs. Like I had a DM like him before, and that's why I'm so particular on how I do things when I play D&D, because the way that you found secret doors in his campaign was you had to describe to him how you were finding it, and he would decide if it merited an ability check.
Mm,
So if your reasoning was shit, like if you're just like, well, I'm just looking to see if there's a door somewhere. No, fuck off, get out of here. But if you're like, I'm looking to see if there's any like different colors in the stones that seem out of place, like if there's a secret door or something, like it doesn't quite match up. Like that's actually pretty good. Here, you can roll, and then you roll, and if you get it, it's like, yeah, that's kind of what happened for
I'm
me.
looking for a waffle-shaped brick in a room full of square brick.
There's some epic ones like that, dude. In Undermountain, there's a room. It's a secret door. You go into like secret door in the middle of nowhere in this
Yeah.
dungeon. Like you go through it, and it leads to a bedroom, and that's all it is. It's just a bedroom.
Mm.
Like it's not even like it's in like a complex of
Oh
like his
no.
personal thing. It's just like in the middle of the shitty dungeon where all these monsters are. That's the bedroom,
Why
and
is this?
nobody goes near it because they're like, fuck that, I don't want that kind of smoke.
Ow.
What's that?
No, I said ow. I went down a hill to get these 2 loot crates that spawned, and there's a third loot crate up the hill that I was already after. It broke my leg to fall down the hill to get the 2, and a bird hit me and a snake tried to eat me all at the same time.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna make it die. I'm gonna make it all the way up here, another 50 meters for the supply book, or the supply box. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm going to end this episode. Oh God, that grid though. I'm gonna end this episode with this grid in frame from the top of this mountain that conveniently has lead in it. Oh man. Yeah, that's beautiful. Let me see what I got out of this. Would actually probably be pretty good for this. Get off my mountainside, stupid zombie. Man, that is a big town. But, alright. Good night, everybody.